Yo, yo, what up? It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and this will be your 222 portal reading. All right, 222 portal. Y'all ready? We are going to be using, if I can get it together, the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. Okay? The portal is Thursday. Okay? So y'all know I'm giving y'all this reading early so y'all can prepare your hearts and minds for what is to come. Bam! 5. Hierophant. Okay? This is making me think of like existential questions, like what is the meaning of life? What is the key? What is the answer? Okay? And nobody has the answer. Not you, not me, not science. We ain't gonna know until we die. Okay? Maybe, hopefully. Okay? And so there are things you need to learn through experience. There are some things that you can't gain wisdom from until or unless you experience them from yourself. You can watch someone vicariously. You can have someone as a role model. And you can ask someone how they handled the situation. But until you are in it, you don't know how to handle it. Okay? And that's how you gain wisdom, through experience. Okay? And so there are, I never realized this. I always thought that the two people at the bottom were like twins or dressed alike or something, but they are dressed a little differently. Okay, his shirt is different from his, and his suspenders are different from his. Okay. One is more, looks like it has more leaves, and the others has circles like pentacles. Sorry, I had to deal with Frankie. He was just sick right before I hit record. So I got to make sure he's straight. Can't have that happening while I'm doing the reading. Okay? So you have two different people. So it's essentially almost like two different goals. Which path are you going to choose? And it's 222 portals, two people. And some people are like, oh, twins, masculine and feminine, yin and yang, up and down, light and dark. Which side are you on? Which way are you going? I'm looking real deep into this card one today. I don't know what this is, but I see like a little checkerboard, stripes at the feet of the Hierophant. Hierophant is also like a pope, a priest, someone with high ranking in things of a religious nature. You got a scepter here. You're holding up the two fingers. Two fingers. I mean, this is essentially the portal. You have your two gray pillars, and in between each, okay, is a knowledgeable figure, a wise teacher, okay? The Hierophant also signifies marriage, who performs marriages, the pastor, the priest, okay? They're the person facilitating the ceremony. Oh, facilitating the ceremony. I don't know what rituals some of you all might have planned. Might be a little bit elaborate, okay? But this person is almost like when you go to an amusement park and you have the person that gets on the microphone, they give you all the rules, keep your hands in the seats, make sure your seatbelt's tight, and da da da. They're preparing you for the ride. Okay. So they're giving you the wisdom, the information, the knowledge that you need prior to, okay, this portal. So this might be somebody you speak to maybe today perhaps, or sometime tomorrow when you're reading this. I don't know, watching this. I don't know when you're watching. Hey, whenever, morning, noon or night. But if you're watching this before, this is the person that is kind of preparing you for what is to come so that there are no surprises. You're not shocked. You are able to remain grounded, steady, stable, clear-minded. You keep your clarity, okay? But if you're watching this on the day of the portal, it's still the same person, but they're going to give you like the crash course. They're not going to give you all the fine details. Some of you might see this before the portal, and so you're going to get all of the information. You're going to get the details, but on the day of the portal, if you're watching this, you're basically getting the cliff notes for whatever reason. Don't take it up with me. It is what it is. Okay? Let's go on. That's a lot for the first card. Okay. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse. Things are not flowing the way that you would like them to flow. You might feel like your emotions, the portal, like you're feeling a little erratic, okay? That's anxiety for those of us in the physical, okay? You want things to go and flow the way they were before, okay? But portal days are sometimes like they heighten our emotions, like a full moon, which is coming up in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. We just entered Pisces season. Pisces and Virgo are they opposites? Let me see. Dang, my little Jenka's over there. Let me see. Pisces. Yeah, they're opposites. That's what I thought. Pisces and Virgo are opposites. Basically, Virgo gives Pisces the grounding that it needs to not go off the deep end, okay? When we don't acquiesce to the delusion, to the fog, to the fantasy, to the dream. And so here, I think this is where we're kind of like falling into the portal, okay? We're getting into our emotions because on the same day, we have Venus conjunct Mars, okay? So you need to go back to that reading, which I will link at the end of this, as well as the Pisces reading. But it's almost like you're trying to figure out which path do you want to take. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to do something different, which is, bam, be happy. All I really want is to be happy. Okay? And to find a love that's mine, it will be so sweet. I was about to keep singing, but I stopped. Okay. But we still had this bench. There's still some level of stability, groundedness. But we've fallen into the portal, and then this is like almost where we land. Where at first we were emotionally erratic, we were unstable, we weren't giving ourselves that grace, that compassion. And because we were so all over the place emotionally, we weren't able to move forward. And so we find ourselves here, luckily, on the bench of happiness, joy. Okay? Literally. Okay? It's like you're falling, then bloop. You look around and you see all these cups, you're like, oh, okay, I like this. I'm with it. Okay. So that makes you happy to know that you just didn't fall into the abyss of darkness. This ain't no shadow work. Okay. We ain't got to do no deep dive into ourselves. Okay. In order to grow. Okay. This is like your dreams coming true. Because the Knight of Cups, you fall in the portal, you're kind of unsure. Because some of what the Hierophant was saying, you didn't understand. Because if you go to some amusement parks, you'll get the person on the microphone, and right before they press the button, the other person that was locking you into the roller coaster or to the ride, right when the person pressed the button for the roller coaster to go, the person be like, hey, hold on, like as a joke to make it seem like somebody wasn't, you know what I'm saying, safe and secure. So you probably felt like, you probably saw the person like, hey, and you were like, wait, what? And the ride, you gone. You already on the ride. You already fallen in the portal. Okay? And then Nine of Cups, boom, you land safely, soundly, happily, joyfully. You're like, oh, that was a joke. Ha, ha, ha. So funny. Now you're in on it. You know what's going on. You weren't in on it. That's why what the Hierophant was explaining to you, it wasn't registering. But now that you're in on it, you realize that it's a joke. You're like, oh, okay, got it. Funny guys. Funny God. Hi, God, you're so funny. The Hierophant is your higher power. God, source, universe, Allah. Okay? They was breaking things down. You probably was getting downloads and messages. You was like, what does this mean? What does this mean? I don't understand. Then you just was all over the place because the messages was just coming in so fast. You wasn't ready. And then boom, you get the message. You're like, ah, now I get it. Now I know what you were saying. I'm in on the joke. You thought universe was playing with you. You thought God was playing with you. God don't play games. He sure don't. You was playing games. Bam, 3 of Swords, baby. Okay. We are healed. That is over. And 9 divided by 3 is what? 3. We got 3 2s. 2, 2, 2. Okay. But no more sadness. I told you this is not one of those dark portals where you got to do all this deep, dark shadow work. This is basically like timelines collapsing and you picking the one that's going to make you the happiest. And that's what the portal is. The timelines collapsing. That's why things are so erratic. Because you essentially are, I just saw 1616 on the clock. 7 and 7, which is 14, which is 5. Back to the Hierophant. 14 is balance. Timelines collapsing and makes you a little erratic because you align and, okay, your different selves is coming together. Okay? So no more sadness, no more dark days, no more cloudiness, no more sadness, no more, playing the victim. Let's see. We are here. We don't do that no more. We speak our peace now. We are so much... Dang. First, let me finish what I was saying. We speak our peace now. We are more objective. We are thinking so much more clearly on this new timeline. And y'all, I said 7 and 7 is 14 because I saw 16 and 16, 7 plus 7. And look who shows face. Okay, that's what we doing here. Balance, baby. Ooh, okay. Let's do this first. Temperance, balance, Balance mind, body, and soul. Okay? Staying grounded, allowing yourself to pour into yourself, refill yourself when you're feeling empty, letting your spirits, God, source, Allah, the angels, your ancestors, whomever, letting them pour into you. Okay? The sun is on the horizon. That is essentially where we are with this Nine of Cups. Okay? And we are essentially just walking down this path. We're going to meet this angel. Angel is going to be waiting. Okay? That angel is going to be waiting. Going to be waiting. Wait. I was going to say wait in the water. But he's just there. Whenever you get there, he or she will be there. And you will know because they will have a pyramid, a triangle, a delta on their chests. 3 angles. We just had the 3 of Swords. Okay? This is what healing looks like. Be happy. Get excited. This journey, this path, as you walk from the 9 of Cups down this path, it's going to be nothing but happiness. Good things are going to be coming your way. Blessings, abundance. And the angel's going to meet you. It's going to be like, here, would you like this other cup? This 10th cup? What came out after that? Devil in reverse. I know some of y'all are like, oh my gosh, the temperance angel is the devil in disguise. Nope. I told you we can see things clearly. We can see things objectively, right? So you know what the devil in disguise would look like. You know the devil wears Prada. But just because it's a label don't mean it makes you look cute, okay? We are no longer tied to the outcome. We understand that the journey is where we gain all the wisdom, all the insight. The journey is the experience that I spoke of. I told you you can't get the wisdom unless you go through it yourself, right? If you go to an amusement park, somebody can tell you about the roller coaster. Somebody can tell you about the ride. Somebody can tell you how good of a time they had. But until you go and experience it for yourself, you ain't got nothing to say. All you can do is like, dang, wish I could, wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. You know what the devil looks like. You can recognize a devil, okay? You know exactly what the devil looks like. And you know what? I'm gonna just keep it like this because that's how it came out. That's how it came out. We are no longer addicted to the success. Like I said, the end goal, the notoriety and the fame that comes with having achieved or received said wisdom. Because bam, it came out in reverse. But that don't mean nothing. It's just more and more abundance. Big. I don't even know what to say. Big. Make me think of that episode of Doug back in the day. Think big. One little voice. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Wheel of Fortune is representative or corresponds to Jupiter. Higher knowledge, wisdom, faith, belief in your truth. Your experience is your truth. Nobody can take that away from you. You lived it directly. Nobody can tell you anything different. You were there, okay? You went on this journey. You saw what God, Source, Spirit, Universe, Allah did for you. So you can testify to the blessings that this journey has brought you. They ain't got to believe you. You know what God did for you. You know what Source, Universe, Allah did for you. You know how blessed you are. You know where you could have been on that old timeline before the 222 portal collapsed them and put you on a higher trajectory. Am I about to be preaching? Do we want to preach tonight? I rebuke you, devil. That's why the devil came out in reverse. Because he rebuked whatever that ritual. Stay away from me, demon. Like that TikTok sound. Get away from me, demon. 9 of Wands, 2 of Cups. 9, 10, 11. 9 of Wands is in reverse. You were so tired. You were over it. You were almost about to give up until you got that cup from the angel, the temperance angel. Now, angels don't look, they ain't gonna come down with wings. Angels look like everyday people. Angels could be an animal, a pet. An angel could be a homeless person. Angels can be anything. So you better watch who you are mean, rude, and nasty to, okay? You better be nice to everybody. You better tip well. You better go that extra mile, because I am telling you, if you say no to the wrong one and it turns out you was mean and rude and nasty to this guy or girl, you ain't getting this. You was not getting this. You were literally about to give up. You were hanging up your wand. You were about to put your wand away. But God, Source, Universe, Allah had other plans for you. You are anointed, truly. Okay? Nobody knows. Nobody knows but you. Nobody is going to be able to testify about your journey but you. And look at the wings. Look at the wings. Always there for you and with you, hanging over you. You don't even know how blessed you are. They done saved you from so many obstacles before you have no idea. You better recognize, literally, you have the discernment. That's what I was saying. You have the objectivity. You can see clearly. You know what angel. You know the angel from the devil. You know what one person looks like. Somebody that's trying to be manipulative. Somebody that's trying to tempt you to do something that you don't need to do. Somebody that's trying to lure you into the darkness. Okay? I'm going to close out. It's just getting so good. It's just getting so good. Five of Cups and Death. No more lamenting. Five of Cups, right? You were so worried about those 3 cups. But you finally turned around and you were like, oh, here's 2 cups. And I told you, the angel was like, do you want this cup? As soon as you grabbed the cup, bloom, it turned into 2. You didn't even know. You didn't even know. It was like magic before your eyes. Blink. Magic. Magic, magic, magic. You couldn't even believe it. We go from yellow to blue. And this is 5. Back to 5. Back to 5. Back to 5. 2 9s and 2 5s. And we got 14, 15. Process, okay? Things are aligning. I told you. Anybody that's being rude or mean or nasty, to God's children, or those who are anointed, or those who are blessed, those who are bringing in abundance, they are going to be dealt with. You don't have to deal with them. Don't even worry. Just maintain your integrity is all you got to do. Okay? Because the transformation has already occurred. You are not dead. No one is going to die. This is Scorpio, okay? True healing, true transformation. Do not be fearful. Do not hide things. Be who you truly are. Bring in what it is that you truly want for your life. Beg and plead for your life. Lip sync for your life. If you know, you know. Okay? If that angel of death say lip sync right now, you better throw down. Okay? Because though I told you, the people that's rude and nasty going to be taken care of. It don't matter their statue or their position. They're going to be taken care of. Okay? Women and children, I want to say y'all might be spared, but this woman, she don't even want to look. She like, oh no. She don't even want to see the angel of death. But the child, because children are closer to the veil, they already know. They ain't even scared. They don't even know to be afraid of death. They don't even have the cognitive ability. They can't even process what death is. All they see is a skeleton on a horse wearing a full suit of armor. They don't even know that it's a skeleton. They just think it's somebody that look different than them, waving a flag. And this is 13, which is 4 again. Children can't even recognize that it's death. They don't even know alleged danger. But this is not danger. This is the most progress that you could make. Let's see what the 2 5s and the 2 9s mean. Let's do that. Okay. Let me see something. I can never. Okay, here we go. 2 5s, vigils. 2 9s, receipt. To receive vigil, means lighting of a candle or whatever. I told you, ritual. Some might be super elaborate, but if you like me, all I'm going to do is light a candle, say a little prayer, and I'm going to keep it pushing. Okay? Stay asleep if you want to. Sleep on God if you want to. You going to get left. Sleep on the universe. You going to be stuck where you at. Sleep on the spirit. You will not have any desire to be better at all whatsoever. Because the death, it got a flag, but the flag is on a what? On a rod, on a pole, on a wand. The death is a knight. Death is a knight. I be trying to tell people that all the time. Death is a knight. He got the armor on just like everybody else. And even though ain't nobody really going to fight him, because they're scared, okay? They ain't going to question his motives. Sleep on him if you want to. Sleep is the cousin of death. All right, y'all. Hope this was good. Let me know in the comments. See you tomorrow for the full moon in Virgo reading. Peace.